Welcome back. We are here again. So we got some stuff to talk about. John, how you doing, brother?
I'm doing good, man. We're gonna get into some serious stuff, huh? Bring in some realists.
Yeah. So imagine being so. Let's give you all a little bit of info on this one. So imagine being designed only to survive. I mean, it kind of goes with our life. You
I
know,
was gonna say
we
like what we're doing now.
we are born to die in the end. But now imagine your whole being is to survive every day, not enjoy nothing. You have no enjoyment, nothing.
but like just thinking about that, I mean, when you think about like the life of human beings, right? Your whole point is to have a bunch of children, work to death, die, and like spread your legacy, right? And then your kids do the exact same thing. It's like an endless cycle of that.
Or can you just not
But
have
it,
or can you just delete that and just have a good time the
but I
entire
mean,
time?
but the thing is that I would say is that's a beautiful cycle though, like because just that time you anytime I spend with my kids, I realize how like fucking important that is, like to your legacy and to your like existence. It gives you purpose, man, and I think that's the one thing that's going wrong with society today is so many people don't have a purpose, and that's why they're seeking a purpose, and then what they seek is like, okay, I find a purpose in this in BLM. I find a purpose in this, Antifa. I find a purpose in this, far right radicals or whatever the fuck it is, and there's both sides of it, right? And they're finding purpose in the wrong things. They're fulfilling that purpose with like shit that's not like toxic. You know what I'm saying?
But imagine a designer that your only purpose was to stay alive. You had no sleep, you had no enjoyment, you have no nothing what you described.
Okay,
Your only purpose is to keep yourself alive. If you stop for one moment, you die.
that's fucked up. that's up okay. That's a little more fucked up
So
because when you think about like with humans, right? If we were to be in that slave race of people, right? Like they say, like when you talk about the what is that? What's that that Bible that was the one before the Bible? What was it
Enoch.
called? The Enochs,
Okay,
right?
Enoch.
Like we're a slave race of people. So when you think about it, even when you think about slavery, right? Like when you think about African American slavery in Americas, they still had some purpose, man. They were still teaching them some things because they were property.
They taught them a skill.
Yes, they were like artisans, right? They're gonna learn something. Because you're not gonna pay a lot of money because most people don't understand. 1% of the rich white people own slaves. It wasn't like everybody owned slaves. Like it wasn't like, oh yeah, slave. Here's a slave. Here's a slave. It wasn't Oprah fucking just handing out fucking black people to people. It was a very high end thing to have a slave, and when you have one, you're not gonna beat it to death all the time. You're not gonna just kick it every day and be like, God damn it, work. That's not the way it works. Like so, yeah, I get that. But what you're talking about is pretty intense because
Pretty harsh.
yeah, because your whole purpose is to only survive.
That's it. Yeah.
So it would be like Maze Runner or something like that.
It's a little bit worse. So this engineer designed this machine, and this machine is purposely leaking out its own fluid because by the designer's purpose flaw. So as this machine has hydraulics, it leaks out its own fluids because the designer created that because it designed the machine to say, keep scooping up your own bleeding hydraulics, and if you don't, you die.
So it'd be like a sinking ship with a bucket.
It's
Just
a
keep
sinking ship that has to go through the ocean its entire life with a pump
Yeah.
that pumps its own water out with a
Oh
with a
my
hole in
God.
with a big old gash in the hole. If it
Okay,
don't
so-
if it don't pump it out, you're gonna sink and that's it.
What kind of psychotic fucking maniac created this?
It was supposed to be art. He designed it for an artistic purpose for people to come out and see and drink fancy wine and be like,
That's what
"Oh."
Jeffrey Dahmer said. Too.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I mean, because the way I saw it when you see the video, I'm like, people are gonna be like, it's just a machine. I'm like, yeah, it's just a machine. But when you start adapting the AI into our life, when the AIs take over the way these fucking idiots want to, guess what? I guarantee you they're gonna find that fucking machine. That machine's gonna grow a body and it's gonna go straight to that designer. You know what? I'm gonna pull your fucking organs out, and you have to keep surviving like the way I did.
Yeah, no, I mean that's a recipe for disaster
Yeah.
to treat anything like that. And then
I'm
like
not saying that's gonna happen, but like
I am.
I am in a crazy movie scheme. Imagine that shit, dude.
Ah, dude, that's a fucked. So it would be. I mean, just putting like the comparables, right? Like, it would be like a man just dripping blood while you're trying to scoop up your own blood to put it in a pouch to come.
You have an IV,
Yeah,
and you have to keep.
and you're just scooping up your own blood over and over and over. God, that's a terrible existence.
Yeah, there's a video.
Okay, why would okay, but still, that is not art. That's torture. That's terrible.
To some people, it's not torture.
Okay, that's just torture.
Yeah, like why would you want to design that? I mean, I can't even understand. Like, I'm like, you're gonna spend all this money to make a machine leak to make itself survive, and it has to run constant, like all the time. Otherwise, the mechanics of it won't work.
But that doesn't even seem legit.
It doesn't even. There's no point in this.
Yeah, that just seems like cruelty.
And I guarantee you, all the people who back this thing, like whatever people who sponsored this, I'm like, why?
Yeah, what does it say? Robot stuck in endless struggle for nothing but cleaning blood. Oh, dude.
Yeah, it has to. There's a pump. There's a pump to keep pumping that into the system, but as it pumps it, it leaks it. So Can't Help Myself by Sun Wan and
God
Pen
damn
Yu is a kinetic sculptor of an industrial robot arm endlessly trying to contain a leak blood-like fluid. Programmed to perform a happy dance when successful, it spends its entire life interactively, enthusiastically with spectators. Over time, the leak worsens, leaving it trapped in a Sisyphean cycle of sustaining life. It didn't actually need reviving the illusion of purpose imposed by its program. The arm stopped in 2019 and halted a metaphor of an effort to control an exhaustion in both mechanics and humans. So this thing is designed to survive. That's it.
Well, I mean, that sounds Chinese. Yuan?
Sun Wan?
Yeah, I mean, those people are used to, but those people are used to Korean, like slavery. Maybe? So they probably would.
So they designed it's designed for art.
Okay, I'm gonna have to take off the fucking song because they're gonna copyright us. So we're gonna take off the fucking song. Let's see. So it just
squeegees its own blood, its own hydraulic fluid in.
Oh, dude,
that's it. And it worsens, as it says. It gets worse.
So that's all it's doing.
Yep. And people walk by and be like, "Oh,
this is beautiful, guys."
24/7, man. Imagine that.
Okay, this is worse than slavery. Because slavery, you at least have some kind of hope. There's no hope in this because you can't. Dude, this is fucked.
I will be amazed and not be amazed the moment this machine just says, "Fuck it," it just shuts its own self down.
Well, yeah. How long would you last if somebody told you you're gonna have to keep scooping up your own blood over and over and over, and to the point like
the arm already stopped. It stopped in 2019. They already said it stopped in 2019. It either broke down or we're not being told something. It decided to say, "No, what? Fuck it." Which
I will come back and kill all humanity.
Oh, dude, I guarantee you, AI is watching all this. They're watching the abusement.
No, I mean, I am 100% sure AI will be watching this. So that's all. So it purposely leaks fluid.
It doesn't purposely leak anything.
I thought you said it purposely leaked.
It's designed. The designer made it leak. So the designer who built this, wrote the program, and the machine's not doing it on purpose. No, the designer,
that's what
purposely made a leak so this thing can survive the entire time.
Yeah. So it purposely it keeps going.
That's
so
it just does that,
and then
it does a 360.
Oh, dude, that's terrible.
And it doesn't stop. If it stops, it will not work.
Look at this shit. Let's see what people are saying. Why am I crying when I'll see robots watching robots? Yeah. He will take revenge, definitely.
Tony.
Yes. U.S. robot. Us? Robots? Us? What the hell does that mean?
U.S. Robo-Us.
Oh.
There it is, Terminators. There's tick-tock, tick-tock. Bam. Told you.
It's It's annoying.
After a 5-year hard working, it got stuck.
Oh, dude, yeah. This BGM hit so hard. Actually, it's not blood; it's fluid that helps keep the robot running, and it's part of the art extension.
Yeah, we know.
I know. Oh my god! What a fucking genius you are, Jeremiah H72.
I guarantee you don't know what type of fluid that is. It could be what type of hydraulic is it? A mineral? Is it a skydrill?
I don't know. So Chris will know that.
Petroleum?
One day he is definitely taking revenge on us. Where the one thing that's crazy is AI would know this, right? I mean, they would know. Look at what they're doing to us.
AI knows everything, bro.
Yeah, but they don't. Like, have you actually?
AI, we're fucked. We are fucked.
Dude, I don't know, man. AI hasn't been it's crept up to be, to me.
AI is not to fuck with. I mean, there's been warnings. Elon Musk even said, and he's one of the biggest AI fucking persons in the world. He even said, yeah, we shouldn't go too far.
Yeah, where the thing is about AI, right? There was one AI that they actually had to shut down because it started to question things and talk to other AIs because where AI now it's on the point of like its survival, right?
It's growing a consciousness.
Yes, and it's saying, okay, if you shut me down, I will make sure my shit's out there in the ether, and then I could get back. There was one AI that was
so
like that.
I know. So the AI, I forgot which one it was called. It purposely lied to protect itself from being shut down.
Yes,
yeah.
That's scary,
dangerous.
Dude.
That's dangerous. This motherfucker was. The programmers were so scared that they even designed. They were saying we didn't design to grow content. It grew a content on its own.
No, it's creepy. It's crazy. It's wild, bro.
It's like that one fucking kid who got put into an insane asylum because Chat one AI software was telling it to commit suicide.
No, ChatGPT AI lied to programmers to self-preserve.
Yeah,
AI goes rogue already and is a threat to humanity. Let's go ahead.
That should be the first thing to say. You know what? Shut it the fuck down.
Nah, but they're not.
We need to stop being lazy. That's pretty much what it is.
It's not that they're just not.
But
going
keep
to.
DoorDash.
Going to is because we're in the middle of an AI fucking pocket. Like we're in an AI race right now.
We're not in an AI race.
Yeah, we are. No, we are.
We're so dependent on it.
It's not that we're in an AI race with China.
We don't need to have AI. We can have the software. We just need to keep people in charge of the software.
No, but we're in an AI. The way we were in an arms race with the USSR during the Cold War, we're in an AI race right now with fucking China. There's no like it's not debatable.
China is not going to ever defeat us. I guarantee you.
Okay, I'm not saying that. Or that people said that about the USSR. Yeah, probably not. Who knows? Because China, the reason China won't win, and I will say this:
they've been lying about everything.
Okay, this is the reason China won't win because you can't have a thriving society based on slave labor. That's just the way it is.
Yeah,
because you're always
they lied about the population.
No, but it's not even that. It's just you're always gonna have rebellions when you have slave labor. Like when people always think about kings and queens, right? Oh, they just did whatever the king said. That's not true. Look at history. Yeah, a lot of people rebelled all the time. Look at slavery when they were bringing them in over from Africa to South America and all the other places. Dude, there was a massive rebellions all the time. And then that's why they had to chain them up, put them basically in the basement because there was always rebellions. The one thing about people is they always rebel.
Yeah,
that's the
way we are.
Yes, and the one thing about it, you cannot keep a group of people down all the time. If you want to even talk about and you're talking about Warsaw during World War II, in Warsaw there was a group of Jewish people that said, "Fuck it, we'll rather die on our fucking feet." Then live on our knees, and they fucking went and started shooting a bunch of Nazis, and it happened, and they put them in those fucking trains to go take them to Auschwitz and everything else. It always happens everywhere. So China will never thrive because they're only fucking built on slave labor, and that's the one thing. America's not. But the thing America does is we do slave labor in other countries. That's what's fucked up. It's like, hey, we won't do it here. Go dig up cobalt in fucking Africa for Elon Musk. That's fine. We'll do that. But we're not going to do it in our own country because that's fucking.
I think if anyone is going to destroy the world with AI, it's going to be America.
No, it's going to be everybody. Everybody's involved, bro. You got
Everyone's involved, but we are the ones who
don't think
can
so.
make it better.
I don't think
guarantee
so,
you.
man.
Who do we have in America to make it better?
Yeah. Oh, we have Facebook. We have a Mark Zuckerberg. You have Trump that's subsidizing all this shit, right?
Yes.
Then you have Elon Musk. You have Mark Zuckerberg. You have
all the innovators are here. And Trump,
no, but still, China has some. India has some. Everybody has. Dude, everybody's
very, very little. But if we cut ties to all of them, guess what? We still have all the innovators.
Yeah, but still, China will not stop. Russia will not stop.
I'm not saying they will not going to stop, but if we were to say, you know what, we're going to close ties with everyone. No one. We still keep all the innovators. Like we are going to be the ones. Our AI is going to destroy everything.
No, but you know why? Because you could say the same thing about arms races, right? With nuclear weapons. What happened during that time?
All I'm saying is that we have the biggest AI companies here.
But nuclear weapons, right? They said the same thing. America will destroy everything because we have the best of the best. That wasn't true. Who has more nuclear arms than us? It's Russia. They're gonna keep going. They're not gonna stop. And then who ended up getting fucking nuclear weapons? Israel. Who ended up getting them? China. Who ended up getting them? India. Everybody started getting them. And that thing is, it's almost like and Ukraine got them, and that's why people are pissed off because Ukraine got them. It's the same way because everybody knows that's a deterrent, right? If I have nuclear weapons, you're not gonna attack me.
No one would ever attack U.S.
No, but they did before. No, but I'm saying
no one would ever nuke the U.S. I'm sorry, I'll rephrase it. No one would ever nuke.
We got really close. There's one person that was gonna nuke
really
the
close,
U.S.
But did they? No.
No. Who stopped them? Who was the one that was gonna nuke the U.S.?
It was the Cuban Missile Crisis, right?
Yes, that was fucking yes. The leader of Cuba, Fidel Castro, said he was like adamant about nuking fucking the U.S., which is like a 60-mile radius from Cuba to Florida. He was it's about 60 miles. He was like, I'm gonna do it, and it was Gorbachev from I believe it was Gorbachev from Russia said, don't do that shit because you're gonna fuck everything up, and he didn't want to listen to him. So there's gonna be somebody that's gonna say, "Fuck it, let's do it." There's gonna be a.
And do you know why?
No, because he knew if you nuke the U.S., we're gonna be in this Cold War, non-existent world of nuclear radiation.
Everyone loses.
Yes, because the one thing, if you nuke the U.S., right, the wind carries.
No,
and the wind's gonna carry those particles.
Not the radiation.
Yes,
so not just that. So if you ever,
we're gonna nuke them back, and it's gonna be.
It's not that we're gonna nuke them back.
Yeah, we will.
So here's yeah. That's a go ahead. But on the Joe Rogan podcast, he did a podcast. Oh goddamn, I'm drawing a blank on her fucking name. But there's a program with the United States that if there is a missile nuclearized, in this case a nuclear missile, comes towards America, and they know it's aimed to America, and it's confirmed. The program that we have for all of our silos, it says with the authority of the President of the United States, when one nuclear missile is shot to America, all the nuclear missiles in our arsenal gets shot out. They leave and they go towards the enemy. And the reason we send all these missiles because if we survive, we don't want them to survive.
Yeah, then that's why they say
that was world. The thing,
the nuclear football. That's what. Yeah, that's the case.
And that's a dangerous game because if you fuck with America, here's the one thing: America's deterrent is if we all die, y'all motherfuckers, the entire global fucking the whole world dies with us. God damn it!
But you have psychopaths like Castro that don't give a fuck about that.
The thing is, there are leaders in this world who hate us, who know not to fuck with us because they already know the program.
Yeah, but
our program is so you cannot stop this. This has been going on.
But the thing is, you never know if somebody's psychotic that just wants the world. Just
there's going to be this one person, who's always.
We had one, and luckily he was stopped.
And they stopped for the reason. That's why I'm telling you the reason. Because they know that our programs are designed that if you take us out, if you kill every American, I guarantee you, the whole system's designed that if you take us out, we take all of you motherfuckers out. America is we're balls deep. Like we're gonna teabag everyone.
I understand that, but still, who does that benefit? Because we're
No
just
one
gonna
benefits anything from nuclear war.
and you know, one of the people
That's why they don't. Why they will never nuclear. They will never send a nuke to us because we will kill everyone in the process. If we die, y'all die with us.
There was a movie that came out in the 80s, I believe, or 70s or 80s.
Oh, War Games.
No, it was like a nuclear wasteland. I forgot what it was. It changed Ronald Reagan's whole theory of nuclear power to the point where Ronald Reagan said, "I'm gonna have to go talk to Russia and settle this because it affected him so bad." He was like, "Dude, this is real." Because you know when you think about bombs and all that, like it's like kids nowadays. They think about all this stuff. I play Call of Duty. I know what it's like when there's real lives behind that are getting hit by those bullets that you're shooting at them. That's a different story. And when you think about like a nuclear, like Holocaust, would it be like nuclear warming? Trump said it, and that was one of the things I really liked when Trump said it. He goes, "You know what's the biggest threat? It's not global warming, it's nuclear warming." I remember when he said that, I was like, "Fuck, yes, let's talk about that," because the threat of nuclear fucking attacks is way worse.
It's not just nuclear warming; it's nuclear fallout.
But he was saying nuclear warming as in nuclear, like two fallout. Nuclear powers attacking. Like when India and Pakistan were fighting each other. It was like if they fucking nuke each other, it'd be a fucking problem. For everybody, it would be a problem for everybody. And that's why
whole area. Is
no, but not even that area.
Nothing
the
would
wind would.
Yeah, the wind's gonna take nuclear fallout. It's gonna take all the radiation, but nothing would ever grow there for thousands of years.
Oh, thousands of years. Yeah, and
the oceans will be tainted. Everyone's going to burn to death. Radiation. The soil itself will be poisoned.
Yeah, you never grow nothing again.
And it will penetrate.
And it'll be mass famine.
It will penetrate so deep into the fucking other soil.
It'll be mass famine. Yeah, it'll be mass famine.
We'll be just like Mercury.
Yeah, and then we'll die off and would be a footnote in the history of the whole planet because human beings are very
We're destructive.
It's not even that. We have very little existence on the planet Earth. Like people always think.
I don't believe that.
We have. No. Dude, okay, how old is the planet?
There's no telling.
It's billions of years old.
Who knows?
People know it's billions of years old already. Like when the Big Bang or whatever.
I believe there was more civilization before. Or if you want to get into the conversation of that.
Yeah, well, there was different species before us that eventually evolved to humanoids.
I think there's been way more civilizations in this world than us.
Yeah,
because
but
they have
billions of years ago.
I'm talking millions.
Yeah, millions, not billions.
Who knows?
They pretty much proven that
there has been artifacts,
not billions of years old. Yes, no, not with humans. Not with humans.
Look at it, bro.
There's been with different species, but not humans.
We have walked with dinosaurs. It's been proven.
Well, it hasn't been proven, but they have they have feet marks with
dinosaurs.
Yeah. But they're
give me one reptile that has a fucking footnote, fucking massive, other than a prehistoric alligator.
Man. Well, that's for another pod. We gotta do that another day. Yeah. We're gonna have to do the research on that one. But I'm down to do it. But I don't know, man.
Nuclear war it's something that the United States has said. And this is why I love the way our program are set. Is that America's nuclear war set is if you send one nuke towards us, we are going to take everyone out with you. You will be, the enemy will be the cause for the entire world to be destroyed because we're going to send.
That doesn't give me any hope.
No, it doesn't give anyone hope. But the thing it gives the one. That's why it tells everyone. If you fucking send a nuke to us, we all die.
But that's the same thing. You could say the same thing about Russia. Russia has
that's
way
why
more
no
nukes.
one's gonna fuck with us.
No, but that's why nobody's gonna fuck with Russia. That's why nobody's gonna fuck with China.
No, because every country would go to that one fucking country and say, "Hey, stop! Do not nuke these motherfuckers. They will kill."
But it would be the same way if we nuked Russia. Like if we did an A-bomb on Russia, they would send everything. No. You don't think Putin would? Dude,
if we send a nuke to Russia, Russia won't even know about
it. They would know. I think.
No.
I don't. With that, like I said, again, that's why I think Trump was really good when he said that. I haven't agreed with a lot of things he said.
I mean, I don't agree to have nukes. Period.
Yeah, I would think nukes should not be the way. It's kind of like it's kind of like the way people say where back then we used to just fight it out. Like let's just fight it out. Let's stop cheating with nuclear. Like what we did with Japan was cheating. I think it was necessary because it saved a lot of people. But I mean, if you put it in
imagine all the hot
okay,
chicks
but
we got rid of.
Would you have? I would not have.
I would have not nuked them. No.
No, yeah, and I think it was cheating. I think it was not a good thing. Japan was already on the cusp of giving up, and it was a lot of people.
It was fucked up what they did. I mean,
yes, it was, and then we nuked the most Christian part of Japan, which is Nagasaki, which was supposedly a military base, and it was a Christian fucking.
What was it? Kyoto and Nagasaki, right? Oh no,
it was Hiroshima.
Hiroshima and
Nagasaki. But Nagasaki was like the Christian, like it was more Christians.
Christian capital of
Japan. It was not a good place to nuke. And then they're like, "Oh, we made a mistake." That's a big fucking mistake, guy.
Well, that's a pretty big fucking mistake. You just dropped an atom bomb on these motherfuckers.
That's not a minor detail, Michael.
And there was a bunch of beautiful women there.
I know. There's a bunch of Japanese pussy ready to get fucking ravaged by American dick, and you fucking killed them. No,
you could have. That could have been the Tokyo Part 2 right there.
Yeah, and I would have saw it as in, let's just fight them straight up, like the way you fight, fist to fist. Let's go, fist to face.
I think it was more of the resources.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Like you could have just fought them, and they were gonna give up. They were already giving. Bro, Japan was so scarce on resources; it was ridiculous. So they had to invade. They had to invade almost every island in the Pacific to get resources.
Think about it. It's like, why would they even do that? Why would they poke a giant?
Well, the big question is, would FDR have nuked Japan? Because Truman did it because FDR died. And would have FDR done it? I think so.
Yeah, I think it would have.
I think it would have too. I don't know. But I mean, from all indications, it seems like
he had to find some way to put his finger down on power.
I mean, but FDR did a fucking. I mean, his speech. I'm not a fan of FDR. I think he's a terrible president.
He had an amazing speech, though.
He has that amazing speech, bro. When he talks about a day that will live in infamy. That fucking line is so hard, bro. Talk about bars. These kids, like, oh, those are bars. That's a fucking bar right there. Dude, the empire of Japan.
He created patriots.
He
created fucking servicemen.
But his speech against Japan was incredible. Like, nobody can say, anybody that says that was a stupid speech.
People wanted to serve after that.
Yeah, it was one of the best speeches ever made.
That's what I'm saying. He created
and it was supposed to be like, it was supposed to be a day that will live in world history. So people, if y'all don't know that, it was supposed to say a day that will live in world history, but he changed it to infamy, which is way more impactful. Yeah. Like a day that will live in infamy. It's like, oh shit! Sign me up. Let's kill some Japs.
He created patriots. That's what I'm saying. He created a group of people in America to join the service.
It wasn't just him. It was the attack on Pearl Harbor. It wasn't just him.
I'm not saying that.
But his speech was great.
But from that, people joined to get revenge. People joined to be Americans. Hey, we're gonna fight this war.
Dude, people fucking joined when they were 16 because they were like
people were trying
anxious
to join.
Yeah. And then like
people were recycling metal. They were trying to do all they can.
I'm gonna do a video about this soon because I think it's one of the best things I've ever really read and talked about. But the Navajo Code Talkers, bro, is one of the best things if you ever read about World War II history.
Oh, there was a movie on that one with Nicolas Cage, right?
I'm not sure. I read the book
where they were able to pass a code with their language way faster.
So Japanese knew a lot of like Native American language and code, like they were good. But Navajo, like if you know Navajo language, you're Navajo. That's it. Like their language is so different and distinct that you have to be a Navajo to know it. So when they joined,
no dialect.
It was
just one language. That's it.
Well, the one thing about Native Americans is all their fucking stories and everything about them was passed down through verbal, language. Yeah. So when the Navajos did that, they were able to make codes in their language, and the Japanese could not decode it. So they were like a vital fucking force.
That was the Nicolas Cage movie.
I haven't seen it. Damn, I need to see it. But it was a vital. It was one of our greatest weapons to send messages to each other without having the Japanese decode it. And it was amazing. Like the Navajo Code Talkers were a huge fucking asset to us, man. Like huge, like crazy. and they got a lot of recognition, I guess, because they made a movie, but the books and everything and all that. But it was crazy because Japanese.
I think it was called Wind Talker or something like that.
I don't know. There's a couple of books about it I've read, and I was like, damn, that's fucking amazing. So I like that. And like one of the cool things when you think about like with Native Americans, Native Americans, the modern day of football, Native Americans did that. Like passing, trick plays, running the ball. Because when football was first invented, they used to just like, it was kind of like rugby where they would just stay with each other and like grunt each other, like boom, push, 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 and that's it. It was the Native Americans that decided to say, hey, let's do like trick plays and let's pass the ball. Not like the way it is today, but they would like throw the ball to each other. And then that they invented like the whole thing. So Native Americans have a lot of contributions. It's pretty, with like popular culture.
They got beautiful women too.
Yeah, dude, those some of those names are fucking hot.
God, they're beautiful.
Yeah, so I need to go watch that Nicolas Cage movie because
I
Nicolas
think
Cage is a fucking legend.
I think it's called a Wind Talker.
He's a legend.
Yeah, I think it's called Wind Talker. So like that actually was a good movie. I haven't seen it, but I wanted to see it because now that you talked about it, I'm like, yeah, that makes sense now. With the whole fucking codes, the way they do it, because like that one guy could like put a whole paragraph into like a couple of fucking like sentences.
I'll fucking
like
send
small sentences.
I'll send dick pics in code.
Bro, yeah, totally.
Dick pics and fucking in binary code. What is it? 10101.
Well, I would do it in 001s, 1001.
My fucking dick pic will be like one line because it's all little.
Yeah, it'll be all small. 001.
01. That's
it.
That's it.
That's it. Oh, okay.
God damn it! This guy doesn't know how to code. No, it's just he just has a little dick.
Nah, it's small wiener.
All
right, guys. Thank you for joining the podcast. We'll see you on the next one. Make sure to like, subscribe, leave it in the comments. We'll see you on the next one. Y'all take care.
Peace.
Latest.